Hello.
Good morning, Daya. How are you?
Morning. Morning. I'm good. Wish you happy New
Okay.
Year.
Happy New Year. Yeah. Are we waiting for
Thank
anyone?
you. Uh, no, we can start. Let them join. Maybe if they
Uh,
join middle.
no, the Friday actually they sent later. I checked it later. You said like there was no class, right? But they sent the meeting invite later. I'm not sure if you had taken the class on Friday night. Friday means my Friday.
Uh,
Have you
correct. Correct.
taken or no?
No. No. No.
No, no, right. Okay.
So again, they informed basically they're also the entire team is taking leave. So I think this is their following from last couple of years. So that's the reason I
Oh,
think I again they sent a mail. They
yeah.
informed me as well as I sent a mail to you as well. Yeah.
I thought I missed that class because we discussed there's no class, and then later I saw the.
No. No. If it is there also, I would have stopped it because only when you are there and uh, only two people are there. So again, if someone misses again, it is a bit difficult. So I would have stopped it even if it is there. So just we'll wait for 2 minutes so that
No problem. No problem. We'll wait. Okay.
somebody is
Thank you.
joining or not. Hi, Priti. Morning. Wish you happy New Year. Hello. Hello. Hi, Priti.
Yes, hi, how are you?
Hi, morning. Good. How are you? Wish
Yeah,
you
I'm
happy
good. I
New Year.
was traveling last week, so I couldn't attend the sessions, and none
Okay.
of the links were opening today. I don't understand why the links were not opening. And I sent an email, and I just received those links. I'm not sure how to catch up with so many lessons, and I'm really going to fall behind. They didn't send.
Okay. what weekend
I think you have missed only 2 classes, Preeti. One is on
No, I think I missed
bank
5,
management.
6, 7.
No, 7th class didn't happen. Friday, last Friday we didn't have class.
But it was I think I missed on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, right?
Yeah, 3 days. So I will request my team to send the recordings, Preeti. So just I think if you're not able to open, then I will ask them to help you to I mean send once again, or maybe if there any problem, I will ask them to solve the problem. So those
No,
are
but
all
it's
relevant for
the only
yeah.
thing is because I also work, it's just difficult. I don't know when I'll be doing it because I had time today and I
Okay,
asked this morning and none of the links were working, you know?
just a
So
minute. Let me check. Is it working for you, Nirmala? I think it is working for you, right?
It's
Those links are
working. Yeah,
working for
I'm.
you? Yeah. Okay. Maybe I think the different systems. I think maybe the problem is coming. So anyway, I
No,
will ask them.
are you asking? No, Preeti, are you asking about the recording session is not opening or what? Like, are
yeah,
the go-to meeting
they
is
were
not?
not opening. It actually gave me a message that it was like public, you know, is that the public access is not there.
Yeah, I had the same problem on one of the email actually. Yes, that's how S4HANA all interactive sessions like 4 or 5 links they sent. Yeah, I couldn't open them also.
Okay.
Yeah, recording sessions I'm not able to open, and they sent me the material again. If I download and open from there from the link itself, but if you download and try to save on my computer, then it's just a blank paper. I still have the same
Okay.
problem.
So this time what you can do is just mark me in CC. So send the mail to with whatever the mail you already sent. So just I mean, send once again and mark me in CC. Then I will do follow up with my team so to get it done by end of the day.
What is your email?
Okay.
I sent one mail last week. I think that one document I sent or one document. I think something I sent right in the last week. I sent one document as well as my credentials also I sent, right? My system
Okay.
credentials in the same mail. In the same mail, just take same mail ID and copy me so that I will do the follow up and I will try to get it done as early as possible.
So
I'll
the
get it
class,
done by today. Yeah.
okay. But I mean, I'm the, it's just that it's not
You see,
weekend anymore, right? So it's just difficult to
no, no,
catch up.
no.
So
So only with this.
so the
So
classes
this,
are from Monday to Thursday, correct?
yes, Monday to Thursday.
Okay. Like, so I was traveling last week, so that's why, you know, there's so many things going
So
on.
anyway, I think you have attended one or two classes basically on GL part. So we have covered on the GL part only. After that, the front end. So if you have any doubts, then I will take it up separately. And other thing is we have covered the bank accounting management. Just go through it. If you have any doubts or questions, just note down all those things so that again we will have a separate session, either after the session or before the session of half an hour or 1 hour. So I will take it separately for you, or I will
Okay.
include you in the other sessions which I am taking. So basically, there are other batches also going on. So we can, or these two concepts again you can attend in case you have any further questions or further doubts, gaps. First, go through
Okay.
it, and then I will clarify all your doubts and questions. Still, you have any, gaps, then you can attend the same sessions in the coming batches. So
Alrighty.
today is a topic is a new topic anyway, asset management, asset accounting. So this is a new topic. I did not start it. So today only I'm starting now.
Okay.
So this is anyway a separate topic. So I think you have missed the bank accounting management and cash management. So the rest of the things I think it is fine for you. Just go through it. Anyway, we'll discuss once again on those parts as well.
All right. Yeah, we can start then.
Yeah. Today, I mean, uh, so asset accounting theoretical part we will see today. And tomorrow we will see the configuration, and day after tomorrow we will see the end-to-end the cycle. I mean the front-end cycle, acquisition and scrapping and partial retirement and internal transfers, and also the depreciation calculations, all those stuff we can see the front end. So we already knows basically on the classic how it looks like, but when we run the same thing, the entire cycle, how it looks like in this S4HANA, that we will see. And the configuration also, I mean today's session basically no, I mean only the just kind of theoretical part I will cover today. So tomorrow same thing, all these concepts we will see in the configuration side, and also tomorrow, day after tomorrow we will see the end-to-end cycle on the front end. So today we will see just I mean what is outline features of new asset accounting on S4HANA, and the benefits of the new asset accounting on S4HANA, and the new architecture in new asset accounting. I mean the table structure is changed right with S4HANA. So how it looks like and what kind of I mean new structure we can see, all those things also we will see. and and also we will see a couple of things from the user end, the I mean operational entry point of view and valuation point of view. Couple of things are changed with the new structure, those things also we will see. And also the change from user end, document display and document entry and asset explorer and depreciation run and calculated. I mean these are all the things are changes from the user end, so those things also we will see. And some of the absolute transaction codes, the year closing and the closing of the year, and also this the reconciliation part, and all those things also I mean we will see. And the prerequisites for the new asset accounting, when you go for the new asset accounting on S4HANA, what are the prerequisites you need to take in care, so those things also we will see. And couple of other things, the configuration changes on S4HANA. And the migration part, migration is two things. One thing is from the system migration point of view, that means for example your classic to S4HANA, when you are migrating, what are the changes coming in, what are the things we need to take in care, so those things also we will see. And the data migration point of view also, there are a couple of changes are coming in, so those things also we'll discuss. So this only theoretical part we'll discuss today. Tomorrow I will show you the all the things in the system. I mean now also I will show you in the system a couple of areas, but in the detailed configuration and detailed things we will see tomorrow on the configuration side. And day after tomorrow we will see the end-to-end cycle of the front end, so that you will be very clear on all the aspects. So, and also certain limitations are there on asset accounting on S4HANA, so those things also I will take it up. And finally I mean the end-to-end cycle we will see, and fiori pod also. So initial versions, there are only 8 to 10 applications were there, apps were there. So now from 1610 onwards, basically there are 57 apps are available. Now they have added some more also. So all those apps also I will touch upon, I will show you in the front end and in day after tomorrow. So one day we'll see the configuration, one day we'll see the theoretical part, one day we'll see the front end part. So let's begin the session. So see these outline features of new asset accounting and S4HANA. So what if with a new structure, so with a new database, now we are running I mean asset accounting, new asset accounting on S4HANA. So what are the outline features we can see, so those things we will discuss here. So the fixed asset accounting based on universal journal, that means so now the new line item table which we have seen in the initial sessions, the AC doka. So now this AC doka table is clubbed with all your asset accounting tables for actual tables and on the plan actual tables. What anyway those things we will see in the next slide, where I mean in the next page, where we have a detailed information. Basically now the universal journal is a single line item table. Now this is clubbing with all asset management tables also. So this is one, as I mean it is a single line item table, implement tables. So there is no reconciliation is required now. And also even after the migration, reporting for previous fiscal years is possible due to compatible use. That means, let me show you that. See, this is the new architecture basically. When you see this ANEK, ANEP, ANEA, and ANLP, ANLC, this is the current structure on the classic. So ANEK is a header table for the asset accounting. So this is clubbed with PKPF. And ANEP, ANEA, ANLP, ANLC, these are the tables for the actual postings. These tables are merged with ACDOCA. Okay. So as a change, basically you need not to do as a single line item table, all merging with all the asset management table. There is no reconciliation is required here. And couple of other tables is FAAT doc underscore IT, FAAT plan underscore values. These are the two other tables we are using for basically FAAT. This is statistical data for calculation of tax purpose is now stored in the table FAAT underscore doc underscore IT. And the plan data, it is storing under FAAT underscore plan underscore values table. And the year dependent attributes or fixed assets are now stored under FAAT underscore IDDA table. So what is happening here is before migration, you have certain tables, all these tables, ANEAP, NEA, and all these tables are there. So for example, if it is a greenfield implementation, then it is a different thing. But when it is a migration from your classic to S4HANA, so these tables, these actual line items, wherever it is storing, so this existing data should not be disturbed. So for this, they have, SAP is giving an option for the views. So all these tables, existing tables where you have a data, these tables will be one when you migrate. All these tables will be converted to views, the CDS views, which we are calling as. So the data which you already posted, already saved to these tables, can be accessed after the migration also. So for that, what they are doing is they are giving the naming convention FAAV underscore. The beginning of the table they are putting as FAAV underscore table name, and so with the same, with this naming convention, you can access the table. For example, ANEP, so FAAV underscore ANEP. So by using that naming convention, you can still access the table and the information which you store on your classic system. So that also you can access after migrating to the S4HANA. Okay. So and also, yeah, even after migration, reporting for previous fiscal years is possible due to the compatible use. That's right. When you are migrating, all the tables will be converted to the CDS views. Still, you can access those tables after the migration also. And the transparent assignments of depreciation area to accounting principles. So now one more change is, basically I will show you in the system as well. So
There,
now,
can I ask you a question about the reporting first before you move on to the next one? For the reporting, when in previous versions, when we actually did the reporting in fixed assets, it would not allow us, right? So is this something that they have allowed now? Because once we do once we close fiscal year in the current period, in the current year, and we move it to next year, we were not able to report in the previous year.
Yes. So those things also we'll discuss in detail. Basically, the fiscal year point of view, the fiscal year and posting periods point of view. The posting periods basically within the fiscal year, the end date should be same, but within the end date of the fiscal year, all the 12 periods whatever there, so you can able to post any point of time. So anyway, those are coming in the next pages, so we will discuss in detail those things also, the fiscal year changes. So what you are asking is for example the depreciation. So for the depreciation, when you run the depreciation for this particular current month, so then if I go to the next month, and it will be not allowed me for the previous period, right? So
for the previous year, fiscal year.
Yeah, previous fiscal year is not possible, but within the fiscal year, within the year, all the posting period variance. For example, I have calculated the depreciation this month. I have not calculated for the next month, and the next month I wanted to again calculate. So that is possible. But
Okay.
when you go to the completely next year, so next year it is not possible.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I was confirming.
Yeah.
Okay, one question, Taya. You told that next year also we could get the reports, asset reports, right? For example, if you want to check the asset balances report,
Yeah.
right? Asset balances report, but after we migrate, can we use the standard SAP reports like S_AR, AR01 and get the same last year's previous fiscal year's data, or do we need to write any code or query viewer of this FVAA underscore ANEP or something and then get the data?
Sorry.
It actually doesn't, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, it actually does not allow, even in the current version of SAP,
It will allow. No,
to pull
the standard. No, it will allow. It will allow in the current version. It will allow because like you have to select the depreciation area and you can run all your asset balances reports. If you had the data, means like you moved into SAP in 2007 and you have 10 years data, right? You could get all that, but you can't get before 2007. You can still run it. You can still view them, yeah. Because like after in January, February, imagine like the tax books, especially if they will do it sometime in like a June, July of the following year. 2017, they'll do sometime in March, April in 2018. They could run for their tax books in 2008, but by that time we have closed our fiscal year 2017. Both FI as well as asset accounting, you still can access the reports. Standard SAP asset balances report means like where you can see the total cost, the accumulated depreciation, remaining net book value, all that stuff.
Yeah.
We can still see it if we had the data. Yeah, if you didn't bring the data, like see you just migrated only this year, then you can't see. Like you could just see basically from this year onwards.
Yeah.
That can we still see it or no? After we migrate, once we migrate, we don't have the data in AC Docker table, the old data, right? Like previous fiscal year's old data in AC Docker table. It is still sitting on our ANEP or ANLC, ANLA.
So still you can access the data. What will it sort system will do is basically that's what when we converted all those tables as CDS views, but the data still will be still available in those tables. So what it will do is when you try to fetch the data, it will go and it will redirect it to you to all your CDS views tables. Then it will fetch the data from there.
Okay,
That's why
means
we are yeah.
okay.
That's why it is
We
not.
don't need to write any queries or something. We could still use the same standard SAP
Yes,
reports and
yes,
get the previous year's data.
yes.
Okay, thank you.
So that's what I will show you one table where it is storing the previous year data. So from there it will fetch the data. So I think I'm not able to use this server. Let me open another server. So I think both the servers are looking. So both the servers are not working. Anyway, I will try to show in the. I mean, I'll show you all those things tomorrow. I mean, in the system, but today only just I mean discuss on the theoretical part. Okay. So
Okay.
anyway, we will go in detail and we will see all those tables where it is storing all the year dependent data and all those things. Also, we will discuss in detail. I'll show you in the system also tomorrow. So the reporting point of view also we will discuss in detail, and I will show you all those things in the system. So you'll be very clear on that part. So now, okay, transparent assignments of the depreciation area to the accounting principle. This is a new dimension. Accounting principles is a new dimension which we are adding now on S4HANA. So earlier, when you see, you will have depreciation area, and I mean the chart of depreciation. This depreciation areas basically used to assign for the chart of depreciation. Only that we used to have two dimensions there. So if you see any transactions now, so there is another dimension is added as accounting principle. Okay, see for example, earlier it was kind of namesake, the accounting principles, IFRS, depreciation area, IFRS, we used to say it as about, but now accounting principle is a new dimension which we are adding at third level, third component kind of. Okay, so now we have a, if you can see, chart of depreciation area, and also you will have accounting principle also is a new dimension we can see on all the transactions, as well as when you see, when you do the configuration of your depreciation areas also, you can see the accounting principle as a new dimension. All those things we will see. So I have created a couple of scenarios for tomorrow's session for the configuration point of view. So I will show you some of the screens also. Unfortunately today I'm not able to open any system, all servers are down. So these two servers, I mean I'm using different server, that are also not working. Yeah, so you will have one more dimension like this, accounting principle. So it will, you need to assign accounting principles for your depreciation area. So these things, anyway, I created a couple of scenarios. We will see the configuration in the same way, and we'll try to pose these things in tomorrow's session. Okay, so there's a one more dimension added here there, and depreciation posted with all the details. Now accumulated depreciation and depreciation cost by asset. So earlier, when you pose a depreciation used to be posted for the at cost center, to the cost centers, right? Now you can track the depreciation at asset level. Depreciation is posting at asset level. You can see all the actual posting of the depreciation at asset level. Okay, earlier we used to pose a depreciation for cost center. So now the new things is basically at asset level you are posting the depreciation, so you can track
Means,
all those information at,
okay, means the AF document, the depreciation
yes,
document we
yes,
post, you see individual
yes,
depreciation
asset level,
document for each asset. Okay,
yes,
okay.
asset, yes. And there are so many other things also we'll discuss in detail coming things. Okay, and at auditability and simplicity point of view, the independent and complete depreciation areas of equal power now. So earlier we used to have the leading depreciation area. For example, the book depreciation area we used to assign, I mean our accounting principles. For example, 01 is our IFRS. So 01 we used to assign for the leading ledger and all those stuff. So now what is happening is, here on S4HANA, so every depreciation area is independent, have its I mean own importance. Now you can assign for 01 for any other depreciation area. Not like earlier we used to only 01 is always used to assign for the leading depreciation area, but now you can assign 01 for any other depreciation area. And also there are no further depreciation areas, delta depreciation areas are not required, because at ACDOCA level there's a single annotated table, you are capturing all the information there. So all the I mean depreciation areas you are assigning with accounting principles, so you are getting the same information there in your ACDOCA table. So that's why you don't require delta depreciation areas also. Okay, And the new document display explain the detailed impact of the new document display. So this also we will see in the system. So it will be shows with your accounting principle, depreciation area, and accounting principle, the postings for with a combination of your document, with for particular depreciation area, particular accounting principles. For example, IFRS. For IFRS, for my leading ledger with IFRS, if I wanted to show the postings, I can able to see that. With depreciation area and with accounting principles combination, we can able to see get all the reports now. So those for example, I'm bringing one asset into the uh, organization. So one valuation method will says don't I mean don't capitalize it. One valuation method will says you capitalize it. So that's the reason we will have the, for example, we have IFRS, we have local GAAP. So local GAAP will, for example, IFRS will says don't capitalize it. For local GAAP it will says you capitalize it. So we have reporting with a new document display with a, for example, valuation of with the combination of I can able to see the information which I capitalized. And also for other depreciation area where I don't wanted to capitalize with for the other accounting principles with the valuation of for accounting other accounting principles, I don't wanted to show in my reports. So those are possible by selecting your depreciation area and valuation method of your different accounting principles. So those also we will see in the system. And the new transaction for the ledger group depreciation area specified in the document. So this one more transaction they given, AB01L is a new transaction code where we can see the ledger specific postings. So earlier, for example, if I wanted to capitalize for one depreciation area, I don't want to capitalize for one more other depreciation area, we used to use transaction types where we used to have certain controls which you don't want to validate. So we used to use particular transaction types, then we used to control that. So now it's not required. Basically the new transactions for the ledger specific transaction ledger specific postings I load with the transaction code AB01L. So how can we post with the AB01L? That also we will see in the system tomorrow. Okay, so and also the simple close and fast close, soft close transparency. Earlier we used to calculate and post the depreciation at month end. So now you can do calculation of depreciation any point of time, any day, any point of time you can calculate. And number of, if you wanted to calculate 10 times in the month, you can calculate the depreciation. So that is also one more advantage with the new S4, new asset accounting on S4HANA. And one more thing is you can see, now you have a single line item table merging all your asset accounting tables with a single line item table. So your month end or your functionalities also, month end process also, it is very simplified because you have a single line item table. So where it is processing with very fast, so you can able to see that information in the same way. And also this processing time also it will be reduced. And also elimination of reconciliation steps, so you need not to do the reconciliation because this, by design itself it is taken care of, because all your tables are merged with ACDoc as a single line item tables. You need not to do further reconciliation, you need not to put any effort on the reconciliation part also. And fast depreciation posting run due to simple processing logic, a new data structure and new parallel processing. That's what you have a simplified structure now, database point of view. So that's the reason you can see the fast depreciation posting done with the new, the simple processing logic, and new data structure and parallel processing also. New data structure, the parallel processing with all the parallel accounting principles also you can able to post and track the information there. And navigation and drill down per accounting principles also possible. All these things we will see in system. So I will show you the entire cycle. And benefits of the new asset accounting is the flexibility concerns for the leading valuation, no more hard coupling of depreciation areas is like 0, 1. So every depreciation area is independent now. So you can you can assign your accounting principles for every each and every depreciation area. So you will get the reporting in the same way. Okay, only one depreciation area per valuation is necessary, and no further depreciation areas, delta depreciations are not required. And real-time posting for accounting principles and valuation is possible now, and common understanding of posted document and posting to different periods is possible, but only the restriction is here, the beginning and end fiscal year need to be equal. Okay, so if it is not equal, then that means, for example, if we are Jan to December or April to March. So in case you have if you have a conflict, then you will have a problem. Otherwise, if year and when the beginning and end of the fiscal year, I mean, is same, so then you will not have any restriction there. And new transactions, this also we will see. So new transactions for accounting principles, depreciation is specified document, always separate document for accounting principles we can see. So this document display, how these postings looks like. So they have given a one option like integrated asset acquisition. So those detailed information I will give you in coming pages, and also we will see in the system as well how it looks like. Okay, and pose values correctly to write from the beginning using multiple parallel documents. So this document display, document entry from user end as well as valuation part, those things we will see in on integrated asset acquisition part. And also I will show you in the system how it looks like. And removal of redundancies and reconciliation between GL and AA is ensured by design because of ACDOCA is merged with all the tables. And reporting based on line items, removal of totals now. And depreciation is in full detail. Okay, depreciation is posting per single asset. So earlier depreciation posting for single asset is not possible. Now depreciation you can post for the single asset also now. So new architecture from the database point of view, it looks like this. And you are asking that year dependent, someone asked me year dependent data where it will stores. So this year dependent data will be stores. So we can see all the actual line item tables are measured with ACDOCA table, and ANEK is a header table is measured with PKPF table. And couple of other important three tables also we'll see. So this particular table FAT doc underscore IT, this will be used for statistical data for calculation or tax purpose is now stored in this particular table. And the plan data will be stored in FAT underscore plan underscore values. And year dependent attributes for fixed assets are stored under FAT under YDDA. So year dependent data will be stored under especially on FAT underscore YDDA table. So this is a simple structure you can see if you see from the classic to new asset accounting on S4HANA. It's a very simplified structure. You can see only, I mean, the ACDOCA and BKPF, and in addition to that there are three more tables where it is storing the data, different data. Okay, so addition to that, so from operational entry to multiple accounting principles, specific parallel document, integrated asset acquisition. So what it will do is earlier that's what basically now accounting principles is a new dimension. So if I wanted to post particular document, for example, I have see for example I have I have a local cap and local currencies is one depreciation area, and I have accounting principles IFRS as well as local cap. Okay, something I wanted to capitalize and something I don't wanted to capitalize. Okay, so here in integrated asset acquisition, what is happening is basically you this I will show you in the system as well. But so what is happening is you will have two things here. When you post a document, when you procure the asset from SCM module, for example MM module. So earlier when we procured the asset, so we used to get two documents generated there, right? So one asset document we used to generate it immediately when you receive the goods, so you can able to see that information. This I will show you, I will say by simulating this in the system. So now what is happening is, as you have a multiple accounting principles, one accounting principle will says to capitalize it, one accounting principle will says don't capitalize it. So that's the reason they have brought up this particular concept, integrated asset acquisition. So where initial document, when you receive the goods, basically when you procure the asset from your vendor through SCA module, from SCA module, basically it will not directly post it to the asset. It will be posted to your technical clearing account. So technical clearing account also, it is a new concept in on S4HANA. So this is also new configuration which we need to do. So first it will be, there will be two legs. First leg will be posted to the technical clearing account, and your debit to the technical clearing account and credit to the vendor. This is a operational entry point of view. And the user entry, I mean, this is from the operational entry point of view. And when you see the valuation point of view, it has to be valuated according to the accounting principles. For example, I have IFRS, I have a local gap. Okay, I have a IFRS, I have a local gap. So for IFRS, I need to validate in different way. For local gap, I wanted to validate in a different way. So in the first leg, it will be only operational entry point of view. It will be only posted to technical clearing account. So the entry will be looks like your technical clearing account will be debited and vendor will be credited. In the second leg, according to the valuation method, for example, you have accounting IFRS, you wanted to capitalize, and for example, freight expenses are there. Freight expenses you wanted to capitalize for one accounting principles. For example, IFRS you wanted to capitalize, and for local gap you don't wanted to capitalize it. So then in the next leg, basically, which will be taken care of the valuation things. It will be valuated, the freight cost will be capitalized for the IFRS accounting, and also it will be not valuated for the local gap. So in the second leg, what it will do is it will do valuation and it will be posted. All your technical clearing account balances will be nullified, and then it will be posted to your asset accounting with different accounting principles, with the different methods, with the different valuation approaches. This is a new concept completely. Technical clearing account is new, and asset this integrated asset acquisition also is completely new on S4HANA. This I will show you with examples in the system. I will show you how the document entry will be looks like in the at the time of operational entry, at the time of valuation, and how it looks like. I will show you in detail in the system in the tomorrow session. Okay. So, but you are getting something here. So you will have two things here. One is operational point of view, and the second thing is a valuation point of view. So first, you will have two entries. It will be not directly posted to the asset. It will be posted to the technical clearing account first. Then, according to the valuation methods, then it will be posted to your different accounting principles. By using different accounting principles, it will be posted in the second leg to the asset. So then your technical clearing account will be nullified. The balances of the technical clearing account will be nullified, and it will be posted to the asset. That means then your asset will be debited and your vendor will be credited in the final entry. So these things we will see in tomorrow session. I'll show you in the system. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. From operational entry to multiple accounting principles, specific parallel documents. So by using this particular new concept, so we can able to do that. The system creates the document for the acquisition document in two parts: valuation part and operational part. Operational part, basically it will be posted only for your technical clearing account. Then the technical clearing account again in the second entry, the valuation part, after the valuation with the different accounting principles, it will be posted for the different by using the different accounting principles, it will be posted for the different it will be posted and it will be generated a document for each and every accounting principles point of view. Okay, then that point of time your technical clearing account will be nullified and it will be posted to your all accounting principles by the way it wanted to evaluate. This we will see in the system in tomorrow session. So there will be two things, operational entry and also. So these are all new basically. Once you see in the system, you will be understand clearly. So operational entry, and also you need to understand from the operational entry point of view. You need to understand from the technical clearing account. Also, we need to understand from the valuation point of view also.
Okay, maybe
So
it will
this,
make sense tomorrow, but just thinking like there are entries where we can do manual acquisitions, like I think it's F.90. So in that case, if you're forcing to post on the asset itself and debiting the asset directly and crediting the vendor directly, so are you saying we will not be able to do that?
for within the module, that means within the, for example, within the asset accounting, within the module, for example, your internal transfers or your then it will be goes in the normal way. But
Okay.
when you procure the asset from the other module
Oh,
like SCM and all, so
got it.
then this integrated asset equation will be coming to the picture.
Okay, like a purchase order, for instance, then it will just
Yes,
when we do
yes,
an asset acquisition, we'll just go through directly to the technical clearing account instead of the fixed asset itself.
true, true. So the entry will be looks like this. For example, your technical clearing account to vendor, the operational document with uh, ledger group and accounting principles. It will be posted, and the the second leg it will be posted to asset to technical clearing account. The valuation part with ledger group 0L and accounting principles with IFRS.
Yeah, like if we do it like we normally like from the purchase order, if we post on an internal order like a capex internal order or capex WBS element, then it will hit the CAP account, right? In that situation also this TCA will come into picture.
No, no, this will be coming to the picture only when you procure the asset from SCM. For example, I am procuring the asset from through module. When I receive the
Like through
GR,
okay, through in GR, like see if you use our capex internal order, right? That's the normal everybody
yeah,
will follow. They don't directly hit an asset from a vendor to asset. They don't normally send. They normally capture it into CAP first, right? For that they use either the internal order or WBS element.
yes, yes,
These are the two approaches. In that on once means we have a CAP asset there which is tied to our internal order or WBS element.
yes. So
And
for
from CAP we will settle to our final fixed asset, right? In that situation TCA won't come into picture.
yes, for capital expenditure or operational expenses, the approach is same. So there is no change in the capex things and operational expenses also. Operational expenses when you capture from WBS or internal order and post it to the cost center, or for capex capital expenditure you capture through either it is WBS or internal order. So finally you post it to the for asset. So those things are not changing. So those things looks like same. But here the only for the procurement point of view, when you procure the asset from SCM module, then this is coming to the picture.
Okay, only for SCM.
Yes, yes. Any other module. So you if you that's what we can see only from SCM end. So
Okay.
SCM end, basically when we procure the asset from SCM end, so then when you do the GR, that point of time it will do like this. Earlier directly it used to be posted to the asset, because there is no dimension for accounting principle, right? So now the accounting principle dimension is added in the new asset accounting S4HANA. So that's the reason the valuation part need to be done for the different the way we wanted to valuate for different accounting principles. The first leg it will be is goes to technical clearing account, then account according to the accounting principles how you wanted to valuate. So that will be done in the second leg, and it will be posted accordingly to the accounting principles for the respective depreciation areas. So for me, if I can say the example for this particular case, see for I have ledger group 0L. Show you. Yeah, I have a ledger group 0L and I have a ledger 0L. I assign this ledger group to 0L to 0L, and also I have ledger group 1L assigned to ledger group ZL. This is for my IFRS accounting principles is IFRS, and I have local GAAP also. There's IFRS accounting principles I send to 0L, and local GAAP I send to ZL. So my depreciation area for IFRS local currency 0L, I assign to the ledger group 0L, and accounting principle is a new dimension which I added. So I attach it to my 0L with IFRS local currency. And the second thing, the local GAAP and local currency. So I'm using ZL is a ledger group. I attach my local GAAP accounting principle to depreciation area, local GAAP and local currency. So when the postings point of view, especially when you procure the asset from SCM module, in the ledger process, 3 documents will be generated. So first document will be for with a combination of IFRS 0L and IFRS accounting principles, and also local GAAP and local currency with the local GAAP. So these different documents will be generated according to the different valuation methods. So first document it will be generated to technical clearing account to vendor account. So your technical clearing account will be debited and vendor will be credited. And this is the operational point of view. When user will punch the data in ME21 or MyGo, so that point of time the entry will be posted like this. So it will be posted to the technical clearing account and credited to the vendor. Operational part document without ledger group, it will be posted without ledger group and accounting principle. These two things will be not coming to the picture when you acquire the asset. In the first leg, it will be not coming to the picture. When operational entry point of view, it will be not coming to the picture. Ledger group and accounting principles, these two things. But when you valuate the asset in the second leg, so those things will be coming to the picture. Because I wanted to capitalize my freight expenses to IFRS, I don't wanted to capitalize my freight expenses to local GAAP. So that need to be taken care. Those valuations need to be taken care in the second leg. So those things will be taken care in the second leg. In the second entry, it will be generated accordingly. So according to the valuation of IFRS method, I don't want to capitalize it. So then it will be not capitalized. So according to that, it will be again posted in the second entry, that asset accounting with your asset will be debited and your technical clearing account will be credited with valuation part with ledger group and accounting principles with IFRS. And also for the second accounting principles, I don't want to capitalize it. So it will be posted. Your again asset debit and technical clearing account will be credited with the combination of 1L, ledger group 1L and accounting principle L GAAP. So here I don't want to capitalize. Here I wanted to capitalize. This valuation part will be taken care in the second leg. So only the punching data, when user will punch the data, that will be posted to, everything will be posted to the technical clearing account. The technical clearing account will be nullified in the second leg based on the ledger group and the accounting principle combination. If you wanted to capitalize something, you don't want to capitalize something, whatever the way you wanted to do, or you wanted to capitalize for the both the things also, it will be posted. It will be generated two more documents here. One document for IFRS accounting principles IFRS, one document will be posted with local accounting principle local GAAP. Here you have 3 documents now. First document is it will be posted to the technical clearing account. Second 2 documents with the different accounting principles, different valuations happens. So according to the different valuations, different documents will be generated. This I will show you in the system also in tomorrow. So we'll be very clear on this part. This is very important. This is a new change. Technical clearing account is a new change, and integrated asset equation also new change. These are all the new changes on S4HANA. These are important changes, I can say. Okay, so these are all, new dimensions. Accounting principles also is a new dimension. This is also new change. These 3 things are very, very important. And I think you remember one thing in the initial sessions. I said basically the currencies part also that need to be synced up. So for example, your ledger 0L with the combination of IFRS, you have maintained there 2 currencies, USD and Euro. The same thing you need to maintain with the combination two currencies here that need to be synced up. This is also we need to take in care. So in the real time you will get the problems with the currencies. If you, these things before migration itself, we need to take care of all these things. So we need to, so anyway, I will take you through all those things also in the during the migration concepts. But from this particular session, just I wanted to make you understand very clearly what is a technical clearing account, how I mean the documents will be generated, how it looks like operational entry point of view, how it looks like the valuation entry point of view. So when the two entries will be generated, when you procure the asset from SCM module, when you do the GR, what is the entry it will be generated, and you do the valuation point of view, so what kind of additional entries will be generated, and also what is the purpose of this. Okay, and also this new dimension also we need to understand very clearly. Because of this new dimension only, these things are coming to the picture now. A new technical clearing account and also the valuation part and all those things are coming to the picture because of we have added new dimension as accounting principles here. Clear? Anyway, I will show you in the system, so it will be very clear in tomorrow's session as we do the configuration and do the simulation in the system, so it will be very clear. Okay, I mean till the time, just you keep in mind, so what is a valuation point of entry point of view and also operational entry point of view and the new dimensions and all these things you just keep in mind for some time. And the technical clearing account and all these things are new, but anyway once you see in the system, then you will be very clear on this part. But till the time, just keep in mind, just understand the theoretical part.
Means if you are posting for 2 ledgers, you will get 3 documents.
Yes, if you post it for the one more depreciation area with one more accounting principles, then it will be 4 documents.
Yeah. Okay.
So because
and I have
only 2 accounting principles here.
Yeah, IFRS and log. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Has
and
any? Is there
two
any?
depreciation areas? 2 depreciation areas, 2 accounting principles. If you use a more, then you'll see the more documents there. Got
Okay.
it? Yeah.
Okay. Okay. See, like, is there any change between the intercompany transfers? Like,
No change. Intercompany transfers and intercompany things are looking same as classic.
okay. See, you said like that the derived delta depreciation area has been removed, right? Like, for example, yes. I want to transfer an asset between the 2 legal entities, where one legal entity is in US, another legal entity is in Europe, and obviously the chart of depreciation configuration is different for both countries, right?
Yeah.
Then in that case, like earlier whenever we used to transfer, we have to create some delta depreciation as derived depreciation to wherever we don't have the matching depreciation areas between the 2 company codes. We used to create them and then post the difference, right? Now how are we going to deal that?
Yeah, that thing we are directly assigning. So those things are not required because so here you are directly directly assigning your ledger group, directly assigning your accounting principle. So and also everything you have a single entity table where everything you are tracking under AC-DOCA table. So that's why you don't require again any delta depreciations. So you can manage with this configuration only.
Okay, like means US I have like 8 books, but whereas Europe I have just only 5 books. I can transfer if I have the necessary configuration for the intercompany transfers.
Yes.
Without the
intercompany things will not change. Only the thing is what the delta depreciation point of view, how we are taking care is that we need to understand from here. So that we are taking care of basically by with this particular configuration. So where and also all this information is storing under the single entity table AC-DOCA level, that we are getting everything information there, and we are managing the situation by adding these accounting principles and ledger groups and these particular things. So with this you can able to manage the things. Earlier we used to only 0L, we used to post 0L, the leading ledger only we used to post for leading depreciation area, but it is not like that now. It is independent. You can, if you want, post to 0L for other ledgers also, parallel ledgers also, it is possible. That's why you don't require any other delta depreciation areas here. Got it. Earlier we used to have a restriction here, but now we don't have a
Yeah,
restriction
yeah.
here.
Okay. I have to see. That is a little bit tricky situation when your two chart of depreciations are not the same.
Yeah,
When we transfer.
yes, yes. So these things we can play with this particular configuration. Okay. So now it is kind of your every depreciation area and is independent. You can able to manage by attaching any ledger group, and either it is leading or whatever the requirement you have. So earlier we used to have restriction here. That's why we used to go for delta depreciations here. That is one thing. And also your chart of depreciation also it is simplified now here. Okay. So and all these things are we are tracking under the same table. Okay. The important things here is one thing is the technical clearing account we need to understand, and also we need to understand this particular setup how we are doing. So earlier accounting principle is basically is a namesake. So we used to create only, we used to say it as a word kind of thing. So now accounting principle is the third dimensions. We are attaching the accounting principles for the each and every depreciation area, and it is every depreciation area is independent. Have I mean you can able to attach any kind of ledger group or accounting principles for each and every depreciation area level. That is also the second point we need to understand.
Are we going to continue classes 2 hours? Because like Preeti was not there when we discussed right last week. Preeti, are you okay to have class 2 hours?
I think 1 hour is okay. Are we? Is your plan for 2 hour classes?
We thought like he can complete faster so that like it's
No,
easy for us.
I would prefer an hour class is better to go like slowly,
Okay.
because then you can practice and you can understand better. I mean, because I mean I don't know about you, because I already have a, I mean I'm already working, so I mean this is a process of learning for me, not like getting a job. So I'm basically, if I think if we go slowly, we can understand better and we can prepare for the certification.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, this is
Yeah,
my
yeah.
thought.
Oh, no problem. Yeah, that should be
Is
fine.
that okay?
I'm working for Albany International. Where are you working?
Are you in US?
Your voice is breaking.
Oh, are you in US?
Yes, yes.
Okay. This
You?
session, this session is being recorded right now. There, you want to stop this recording?
I don't know. Daya has left actually. I
Oh,
thought like he's still in the class. Somehow he left.
he did. Okay, okay. Because I wanted to ask him if he can share these documents with us.
Yeah, that's
So
what I normally like. Yeah, he's like sums up right before he just won't leave like that. Probably it might be some connectivity issue.
maybe. All right then. If it's okay, Nirmala, we can do 1 hour. That's okay.
Yeah, that should be fine.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Okay,
I'm
thank you.
actually in Texas, right? Where are you?
I'm in Atlanta.
Okay, that's nice. So yeah.
Yeah, send me your email though, like if you have, so that I could be in touch with you.
I don't know where to send you your
Oh, you
email.
can, because like I don't. Okay, I'll ask them like probably I
Okay,
don't know
sounds
how.
good.
Because these is a recording and we don't know how to stop it actually. I think they have
Right.
the access. Let me see if I have the access to stop the recording because we are also organizers.
Okay.
It's useful, right? In like especially in the migration project, if we do something, if we haven't, we are in touch, then.
So Nirmala, you can that's fine. You can ask them to share my email with you, and if they ask me, I'll be okay
Hello.
with it.
Hello.
Hi, Priti. Yeah, hi, Priti.
Oh,
Sorry, it was disconnected from my side. So let's continue.
oh, okay. Dear, can you please share my email with Nirmala? She was asking for my email, and then and I was just telling her that 1 hour of class is okay. Is actually better.
Okay.
Because yeah, we don't really have to go with a fast pace. I mean, I think slow and steady, and then we can focus more, prepare better for our certification. Good. So
Yeah, yeah.
and
Yeah,
So fine,
I'm
Priti.
fine with it. Yeah.
Yeah, fine. Fine,
Thank you.
Priti. Yeah.
okay, thank you.
Thank you.
And
Have a
can
nice
you
day.
share these documents with us as well?
Yeah, documents also available on the links. So just now
No,
I
no.
spoke to them. Just now I
This one
spoke to.
this document, Daya, the one which you have showed on the asset accounting, the
Yeah, I
Word
will share you.
document.
I will
Yeah.
share
Can
you.
you
I will share you this
can you
document.
Okay.
share with both of us so that?
Sure, sure.
Okay. Thank you.
But from this particular session, I think I just given an overview on the technical clearing account and the new dimension of accounting principles, and also on the integrated asset acquisition. So is it clear, or do you have any questions on this?
No, that's fine. We'll know. It'll be more clear tomorrow when we see the configuration.
Sure, sure. I will
Oh,
show you
yeah.
the system as well. So I think the theoretical part also, I think we need to continue tomorrow. But before that, I will show you something in the system. Then we'll continue theoretical part tomorrow also. And day after tomorrow, we will see the configuration end to end also. I mean, once you see the front end, everything, you'll understand. Because we are just I mean, just you are discussing on the theoretical part. You'll not understand everything here. But once you see the in the system, in the configuration and front end, then you will be understanding everything there. I will
Okay.
repeat once again while doing the configuration as well. Okay. Thanks both, and have a
Thank
nice
you.
day. So let's
Thank
meet
you. Have
tomorrow.
a nice day.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye. Bye.